Hey guys, John here with Black Panther now just a couple of weeks away and opening on February 16th, and with CW launching their new superhero show, Black Lightning, a lot of people are celebrating the long-awaited start to diversification in our superhero movies and TV shows. Yes, I know, it's not like there haven't been people of different genders and ethnicities in hero movies before, but we're now just getting our first major studio superhero movie with a legit black leading character. And before we get into it, let me just say, yes, I understand that me, a pasty white dude trying to explain the importance of a black leading superhero character could potentially come across like me trying to explain the challenges Asian Americans face to my Filipino wife. The thing is, this is actually targeted at my fellow well-intentioned pasty white dudes who, for different reasons, just don't get why Black Panther is such a big deal to some people. Take this email I recently got from, again, completely well-intentioned, and Tony, who writes, "Hey John, like most people, I'm really excited for Black Panther. However, I'm hearing people saying this movie is more important than others this year just because it's a black hero. To me, the race of a hero isn't important. Heroes are heroes regardless of color. In the modern world, shouldn't we be past this notion of color? Black Panther is awesome because he's awesome, not because he's black. What are your thoughts?" I think it's important to point out that Antony represents most pasty white dudes that email me about this topic, and believe me, I get a lot of them. Totally well-intentioned, and totally just as open to black leading superhero films as white ones, as long as they're good. Here's the problem though. It is so easy for me and my pasty white brethren to simply just sit back and say, yeah, hero's color doesn't matter, when up until this point, every single major studio superhero film has been us, the pasty white dudes. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're talking about Ant-Man, Arrow, Batman, Doctor Strange, Captain America, Flash, the other Flash, Hawkeye, Hulk, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Star-Lord, Superman, Thor, Logan, Deadpool, or even Winter Soldier, who does have a movie named after him. It's all us. They're all pasty white dudes. So yeah, you may be well-intentioned enough when you say to somebody that the color of a superhero doesn't really matter, but you've got to understand that you're coming across like a multimillionaire telling some average dude struggling to pay his bills that money isn't everything. Sure, the millionaire meant well, but you'd kind of want to punch him in his $1 million face if he said that to you. As human beings, we value things that we can associate with. As an Italian, I would get really excited to see former MMA fighter Alicio Sicaro fight on a UFC card. He's Italian. I'm Italian. There's pride in that comes along with seeing somebody of your heritage, which is hard to explain. There's a sense of, wow, somebody from my heritage is doing this great thing. Maybe I can too. Does that sound silly to you? Well, consider this other email that I recently got from one of my other viewers named Chanae Taylor, who wrote to me this: "John, do you believe people understand the magnitude of Black Panther? I, a black woman, have loved comic books, but how many heroes can I cosplay as? The fact that I will have characters that have my hair and skin is amazing. I can cosplay with my looks and feel valued. Also, I know some people hate Iris from The Flash, but it's the first time that I could see myself as the love interest of a superhero. I want people to understand what this means to me and my little girls." So yes, we need to understand that it's simple for us to say the color of a superhero doesn't matter. Simple because almost every single major superhero movie we've ever seen looks like us. It's a whole different story for somebody who doesn't get to see themselves or their heritage represented very often in the movies that they love. Chadwick Boseman, who plays Black Panther, was asked why black heroes are important, and he said this: "We want to be able to tap into an ability that we have that is almost supernatural, or it is supernatural. So we live through the superhero. So for a black kid to never see a black superhero, in a sense, is an obstacle that cannot be conquered, things that cannot be conquered in their lives. I think it also frees everybody else up who has only seen characters that are superheroes of a certain color. When you can see somebody that is of color, Latino, Asian, African, when you can see that, it frees you from that boundary as well. So it's exciting to me to see kids of all races see Black Panther because it's a freeing process for everybody." Look, the bottom line is this. While it is fine for my fellow PWDs, it's pasty white dudes, to say that the color of a superhero shouldn't matter, the fact is, at this period in our history, to a large group of people who aren't PWDs, it does matter. It matters symbolically, it matters practically, and it matters deeply. And maybe if we, just for a moment, can step outside of the spoiled state we've been in, having nearly every superhero look and sound just like us, and appreciate just how special and important it is for somebody to see that on the big screen for themselves, maybe for the first time, if we can really appreciate that, then maybe, as Chadwick Boseman said, it'll be a freeing experience for all of us. That'll do it for me. My name's John CAmpea. Thanks for hearing me out, and I'll see you next time.